Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We're out here at Orlando Speedway for the World Street Finals, our first race of our 2025 point season with Camaro and Ultra Street. So we're got everything set up. We're about to run this thing through tech and then get ready for Q2 because we missed Q1 last night. So it'll be our first qualifier, Q2. It's going to be kind of heat of the day. Went through the Camaro, fixed a couple things, found some stuff with the suspension, so we fixed all that. I leaked it down, made sure motor and everything was healthy. We went ahead and put 48 jets back in the car, so this will be our first qualifier and test session with the new 48 jets and everything kind of fixed up, situated, and moving like it's supposed to. So wish us luck. Hopefully this thing runs a whole lot better than Georgia because we struggled up there.
Alright guys, it is Friday, midday. We are out here, Orlando Speed World for Fuel Tech's, I don't know what they call it, World Street Finals? Or World Street Nationals. Fuel Tech's World Street Nationals. And it's Q2. It'll be our first qualifier, heat of the day rip. It is a hot one, but this will give us the ability to build us a starting point for our daytime tune-up and hopes we can try to go faster tonight. Weather's been good at night, but during the day it is hot. Sun's out, track's hot, no wind, higher temperatures, so we'll see what we can do here. We're just shooting for an A to B rip, trying to go like a high 50, low 60, see what we can do. Nate found a few issues with the car when he had it for a couple days, so we're just kind of trying to shake it down, make sure everything's still good. We do have the bigger jets in it, so it should help us when we're able to turn it up later and see if we can try to run a number. Go to number one.
Down there. step-by-step for biscuits.
All right, so it went 460, exactly what we thought it would do. And now we can go from there. Puts us on the ladder, now we don't got to worry about it, and then we can build off of that.
Well, bud, she's still a turd.
Yeah, that was a 60.
112. So for that 60, the ET itself, not bad.
But it's got more jet in it. It's only
Yeah.
like, was it doing anything? Did it look
It
weird?
looked like it was moving around a lot. Did it move
Yeah.
around a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it looked like it was.
But it was like in the rear. It's
Yeah, I don't know if it was trying to spin. We could look at the drive shaft data, but yeah, as soon as you left, it
weird.
it
felt
wiggled.
Like,
Pevlar's car did the exact same thing though.
well, it felt like the car was like not square. Like it felt like it was like
Yeah, I don't know.
this, and then it felt like
No,
it was, like, trying
it looked level. We'll have to look at the video. From my eyeballs, it looked level, but it definitely looked like it was moving
to,
around
it
a
felt
lot.
weird in the back of the car.
Yeah,
Moving
yeah,
around.
didn't touch nothing back in the back of the car.
Yeah, it's
I
weird.
looked over everything,
Yeah.
made sure everything was tight, but I did not change anything. I was gonna make a bar change, and then I decided not to after what I found in the front of the car. So nothing in the back was touched, only the front stuff. But the front's pretty loose, so
Yeah, it just felt weird in the back.
it did not
Never-
60 foot to save its life. And I don't know if that's because it moved or what. If it's rich, it looked
yeah, but
rich.
Still 112 is way slow.
It's way slow. So I was trying to go 108.
Yeah,
And if we would have went a 108, it would have went 55,
yeah.
56, which is what I was shooting for.
yeah,
So
yeah. That ain't it.
no, we gotta go look at it.
Yeah.
Which it's a different jet. I don't know exactly where
Yeah.
we're at with the fuel stuff early, which was a problem before.
Yeah, it might
The
be-
last hit in Georgia though, it did some weird rich spike thing
Yeah.
too. So it's either
Yeah,
the
we'll
jet
see where we're at.
or I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll go look at it. I don't want to speculate.
Yeah, let's go look at it.
All right, bud. Well,
Hey, bud.
she was super rich on the hit. We leaned her out a little bit.
Lean is mean, and that's it. Lean is mean. That's what we're going for.
It just likes a lean hit on the leave. It always
It needs
has.
to the 60 foot. So
Yeah.
you did your deal on the ones and twos, and
Well,
turned
hopefully
dirt.
we'll see. It's going to be better. We're going to hit it a little bit harder. Is the plan, at least for now.
Yeah,
We ain't going to try to go crazy fast, but go faster.
go quicker.
Move up the ladder is
Yeah.
the plan.
Ideally, not eighth.
You know, we don't want to be eighth. We need
Out
to
of
be.
11.
We need to somehow get in the top 4 because I think there's 12 cars. They'll run us on a 16 car ladder.
Be nice
And
to
the
have a
top 4
buy.
We'll have a
first
buy.
round.
Yeah.
That, or maybe we could talk about just going on an 8-car ladder. Get it done with early.
Dude.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see what it takes. Hopefully, it goes quick.
If the track's good, we might try to get after it, but
Yeah,
if we're
Wouldn't
going
be
to
a
do that,
bad
we
idea.
have to tighten the front end down a little bit. But
wouldn't be a bad idea.
We'll make
see
that.
how it looks.
Is the hood on it?
Yes.
All right.
But we can.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right with what's in it for 49-ish, 449 if it'll do that.
Yeah,
I know that tune-up's been a 49, but we'll see.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice to do. We could use that.
Yeah,
you know,
we can work off that.
we got a
Somewhere between 51 and 48 would be good.
yeah, or faster. You never knew.
Yeah, the air's not very good.
Push the loud pedal a little harder.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Well, car is absolutely soaked in dew.
Yeah, Boudin's
So-
over there wiping it down.
We'll see what the track looks like when we get up there.
Yeah. .451. We were kind of hoping for a little bit faster than that, but we'll take it because we've been struggling, and that 51 felt great. So car still moved around a bunch. Definitely toted the wheels for a while too. They had them hung up, kind of drove towards the center line. When set down, it still kind of moved a little bit, but it's something the car has really like never done before. So I wonder if the suspension just freed up. Maybe we were finding like a bound issue. Now the suspension's freed up and can be tightened up a little bit to make it not do that, because it feels like it's just floating. And I looked underneath the car after the last pass, and I didn't see anything in the rear of the car that was alarming or broke or bent or loose or anything like that. So just have to go and see what it looks like. Maybe add a couple clicks on the suspension, tighten the car back up, lock it back down, and see if we can't get it to stop doing that hunting thing. Might also pop the tires off and take them over to Mickey and have them like bubble balance them, make sure that bead's not shifted or broke in one of the tires, because it does not feel comfortable having the car move like that. Especially doesn't help the ET. So we'll address the situation, pull the log, see what it ran, and go from there. We're gonna seal up.
All right, bud. Solid rip.
One with an O.
It was better
on a 109/60.
on a 109. So it should have went faster than that to the 60 foot. So we still got some work to do there. If it would have went what I was targeting, it would have went 47, 48 right there. It would have been.
Hit it.
I think there's still some fuel stuff I'm working out. I pulled 10%. It may have needed a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I just need to look at it. But that was definitely a solid lick.
112 to 109 is a big gain.
Yeah.
65 to a 51 with a
Yeah.
O.
Right now, as of now, if nobody else is running, we're sitting 4th on the ladder right now. So 2 people went a 47.
She was last maybe about S10. That's a DXP cars behind her.
Oh, okay, then yeah, it should be good then. Oh, Walt hasn't ran yet. There's still some cars up there, so we'll just have to see. As of now, we're sitting 4th. I don't think so. I haven't seen him unless he turned off up there. I don't know.
Yeah, so I mean, we're sitting all right.
Yeah.
I'll take it for now.
So I definitely got to pull a little timing through the middle. Also, it was unhappy. So
We'll pull the log, see what it says.
yeah, I know it was unhappy. I watched it. I was like, it was poofing out there.
Yeah.
So pan vac probably looks like shit, but let's get it back there, get out of the way, pull the log, and eat us some steaks.
Eat steak. Steak time. Steak and potatoes.
It's steak time.
Yes.
All right, guys, there's a slip from that run. So 109.2, 295.3, 451 with an O. Now, that tune-up normally goes
Like 105.8 to 106.5 is what that normally goes. So we're about 4 numbers off there. So if we can get that 60 foot, that would have been deep into the 40s. So we would have probably went number 1 qualifier. So that's promising with the new jet. Now we do have to pull some timing out in the middle. It was mad going down the track. I didn't have a headset on, so I couldn't tell him. I probably would have told him to lift because it looked like it was about to expire. So we're gonna have to be careful. I'm gonna have to pull some timing through the middle. The water grains were up, so I thought it would be okay. Clearly we need to pull a little bit more out. But we're gonna look the data log over. See what pan vac looks like. That'll tell me for sure. I'll show you guys that. If I see anything crazy in there, I'll show you guys. But typically when it starts doing that, it's detonating and you'll see it in the pan vac. So I'll show you guys that. But we're gonna be done for the night. That was our 3rd qualifier, our 2nd one. Right now we're sitting number 3. So we moved 5 spots up, which is pretty nice. So if we can continue the momentum and stay up there, we'll be good. We'll get a 1st round bye and we'll race into Sunday. So that's what we're gonna shoot for.
All right, guys, I got our log up here. So I reluctantly didn't tighten the front shock up, which I should have tightened it 1 click in the front and limited it just a little bit because we got into the wheelie control right here. So we were in wheelie control from 0.82 in the run until 1.4 into the run.
So that was on an absolute lick. That thing was gonna go deep into the 40s right there.
Mm-hmm.
What just happened? Did we lose the Jenny? I think we lost our generator.
Yeah.
So we got tomorrow daytime. We're gonna clean up the 60 foot a little bit. We'll probably run the same tune-up we ran earlier, just to go down the track and see where our 60 foot is, because it is still a little bit rich on the hit. And I'll show you guys the pan back here. It's not a lot to look at, but it'll give you an understanding of kind of what I was talking about with kind of looking all funky.
All right, so this trace up here is our pan back. So you can see normally it's pretty smooth, but this right here, these little jagged edges where it's going up and down and stuff like that.
That's the motor actually pissed off, and I could see it when he was out there. I could see it poofing out of the exhaust was just detonation. So we'll have to pull a little bit through the middle there for tomorrow night if the air gets where it was today, which is not actually, the air's not any good. It's pretty bad. So for it to go as fast as it's going right now, this is very promising. So pull a little bit of timing right there, and then hopefully we'll be good. He said the car's moving around a little bit too, which we can kind of see. So we're gonna have to look over the chassis.
I
again
wonder
tomorrow.
now with the front end being equal, if because it's only got 1 front shock sensor. I wonder if it's got 1 tire toting more than the other.
It could be twisted up a little bit.
That's what I'm feeling, is it touching down the 1 tire and it's starting to, because
Yeah,
the
it
car's
could
like
be.
wagging. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like it's steering.
I saw it
It,
earlier.
like,
It was
wags.
moving around. That's why I had to ask
I
you.
can feel it in my ass, which is back of the car.
Yeah.
Like it's wagging. So
Yeah.
I
I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah, we'll tighten it up a little bit tomorrow.
Tomorrow when we got daylight too, I'm gonna jack the back of the car up. So
Yeah.
Make sure we got a bent wheel or a bent
Something
axle or
weird,
something.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that'll work. Then tomorrow night we'll get after it. Try to go mid 40, 30. That's. I mean, if the track's there, I'd rather just move up instead of trying to set a record.
Well, you don't know. It might run a number tomorrow in the heat. You never know.
Yeah, I mean it might run.
I mean,
faster.
we've been 48, 49 in the heat.
Not the heat. I mean, it was
Georgia
decent.
shot up.
Not like total sun though. Like if it's overcast tomorrow, we can
It's
shoot
supposed
for
to
it.
be.
Yeah, if
Today
it's
was supposed to be
overcast,
overcast. Tomorrow's
if it's tomorrow's overcast, we'll run that same tune-up during the daytime and just see what it does. Yeah.
She's gonna go 48, 49.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that's gonna do it for tonight. We're gonna cook us up some steaks, and then we'll see y'all in the morning.
Alright guys, it is Saturday midday. We are up here for Q4 of the World Street Nationals out here at Orlando Speedway. And off of what we ran and figured out last night, might have us a hot rod again. We're gonna see if we can do something. So we're gonna try to just back up our run from last night, see if we can't get this thing to run in the heat like we got it to run at night. See if we can stay where we're at or move up on the ladder a little bit. to work. You guys can see by the flame ball at the throttle body, that ain't ever good. So I have to get it back to the trailer, see what we tore up, and go from there. I have a feeling we're gonna have a long night.
Well, that was less than ideal.
Yeah, that looked like a lot of work from my view.
Yeah. I was like, ah, fuck.
Is that the back side?
It went on 109. That's better than where we've been with less progressive. So
Yeah.
definitely was going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Have you rolled it over on the starter?
No.
All right. Well, let's push it back and we'll assess.
Figure we get it back.
Yeah.
And then do our assessment.
Yeah. All right, bud. Throttle body got a little toasty. You want to hit that bump button? We'll roll it over and see how bad she sounds. Oh, yeah. She's hurt. Definitely hurt. Son of a bitch. That's why last night I was like, after last night's ordeal, and I was like, roll it over on the starter because that looked not good. Yeah, it sounded
That was
okay.
not good.
Yeah. I even pulled some timing out from last night too, just to be safe. But
Yeah, you get that on the big house.
We got a long day ahead of us now. All right, guys. Well, stand by when we rip this thing apart. All right, guys. Looks like we got cylinder number 4. They knocked the ring land out of it, so we'll throw a slug in. The only problem is we got a little issue with the cylinder head. We're gonna have to look over it. If we can find a machine shop locally and deck it real quick, we can do that. Maybe just run it through the event. I don't know. We just got to look at it a little bit more and see if we can squeeze it through in the next few runs. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. It looks like it's been repaired before, but it started to eat out of a little bit. So we're gonna see if we can find somebody to fix it real quick before we stick the head back on. Well, guys, we got passenger side put back on, and before we really put everything else back together, we decided to put the rockers on everything and roll it over, see how it sounded, and this side's hurt too. Roll it over real quick. We're trying to make the next round, but that's not looking likely. Oh, that's good enough. You get the gist. You can hear it squeaking.
Yep. Unless it's squeaking on that side where the gasket in the hand's like, yeah.
I don't think so. I think it sounds like it's this side. But we can, I mean, if you want to compression test it real quick, we can, but I'm pretty sure this side's foobar also. So I was wondering if something happened here and it pulled it over there. But
Never know. You know what they say. That's racing.
that's racing. You know what I'm saying? We working late tonight, bud. Well, last time we had to, do all this
All right, tractor.
You got one tight, or are they?
No, just
Yeah.
Loud noise, make that track come
All
together.
right. Well,
There are plenty of them here tonight.
yeah.
here it goes.
You gotta start that side. I'll start putting the header on this side, and then get this side done while you take this side apart.
The header to get off that side. Then you got to pull the pan back off.
Yeah, you gotta pull the pan back off. Yeah. All right.
See you in 2 hours.
Number 14, number 13.
Can't get it off this nut.
Oh. It's stuck in that last bolt down there.
Here, folks, they are assigned a lane. You're supposed to run one lane, then the other lane, then one lane, then the other lane. So you don't get to run passes over and over in the same lane to qualify. As qualifying goes, professional type categories, you have to run both lanes and you alternate in qualifying.
I don't see nothing yet. Gasket? Check.
So far for Mitch, or for Mo, Micah.
Wonder if it's a valve. That would suck.
Run they were looking for is both cars strike the high at the end of the throttle. And you gotta take them easy on down to the top end. Last LDR car full speed in the burnout box.
All the pistons look good.
Use the dial in the borrowed Mustang.
This is
Out of
crossfire.
North Carolina.
It's pretty dark between
Yeah, that one right there looks really dark.
5 and 7.
Yeah, I bet it was that one right there.
What the hell is it?
All right, guys. Well, it looks like it was just crossfiring between these two cylinders right here.
Yeah,
The pistons look okay.
which is you'll hear that gasket chirp like
Yeah,
that.
so when I leaked this thing down, number 7 didn't have a porcelain in the plug, and I was like, oh shit. But it leaked down okay, so I was like, all right, maybe it's all right.
Clean that up in the sky.
But yeah, you can see it. Let me turn my flash on. There you guys go. Now you can see. This is all dings in the cylinder head where the porcelain from the spark plug went through, but it looks like it was crossfiring right through here on the head and the block. So it looks like we got lucky and didn't get a piston there, but it was chirping when we were trying to start it. So I was like, we got to obviously take it apart, see what it is. So luckily
it's not uncommon to get a gasket crossfire like that to make that chirp sound. So
yeah, that's what we said
on
when it
nitrous
did it.
stuff.
But
The big cube nitrous stuff, they have them chirping.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll get this deck surfaces cleaned up, copper spray, put it back together.
That's all we can do.
That's it. Get ready for tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. All right. Here's the deal. Got the car back together last night. Like you guys saw, we had a skip and squeak still. So pulled the other head off. Got that fixed. Put a new head gasket on it. Put it back together. Squeak is gone. Motor still has a skip to it. The way the ladder is set up right now, we have first round buy around. So what we're thinking, well, what I'm thinking at least, I didn't really discuss too much with Jackson because he just sent it. Go up there, break the beast for first round. We have a little bit more time. After that, we can try to figure it out. If we can't figure it out, don't send it down the track. Because if it's skipping, that means there's either another hurt piston or a valve or something like that. It's going to do the exact same thing it just did. Right now, everything's fresh. We can take it back, take the other 7 pistons out, check everything, check the valves better, put it back together, and make the next race, which is in Snowbirds in Bradenton in about a month. Which is what I'm thinking. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to talk to him. He's still in bed. We got to cook some breakfast, get ready to go. But I want to relash everything in the morning, see if I can't find that skip. I checked over everything like 3 or 4 times last night, relashing it, and could not find any tight rockers. Last time, that's what it was.
valve hung open, which we could have a valve hung open. It doesn't look like there's any open or bent, but we still have a skip on the starter. When they get up, I'll roll it over for you guys so you can hear it, but it still definitely has a skip to its lube. So something is not happy inside that motor.
Talk to me, Goose.
Hey, bud. Well, she's back running, but she ain't 100%.
Yeah, I told him a little bit this morning.
So we're just gonna go up there. We gotta buy anyways first round, so we're gonna break the bean, get round one win, and then we'll probably, depending on how much time elapses between round 1 and round 2, we might just go up there for round 2 and break the beam again, because you never know. If Spina goes red, you know, we get a free round win.
Yeah.
If not, we just idle down the track, right into the trailer, and go.
That's it.
You know,
Instead of demolishing this thing even further, because it's here. Let's run it on the starter real quick so they can hear it.
I'll skip it.
Yeah. So, fix the piston. We fixed the head gasket. No more chirp, but there's still something off. And instead of
One of the, I bet you what we couldn't see, but what happened was the hole on this side that had the missing porcelain probably got in the ring. Fixed
this one here, yeah.
Yeah.
The piston looked fine though. The head,
The piston looked fine, head was kind of
Yeah.
but it's
I don't
one of those
know.
things where
Did a pinched ring would make that sound? Maybe. I'm thinking maybe a valve that we missed also, but we'll get it. Instead of tearing it up, we're gonna run our run. We'll go up there for second round. Maybe act like we're gonna make a run. Just leave the nitrous off. Go from there.
stab at the tree
Yeah.
and see if it goes red, you know, anything can happen.
Yeah. Go down the track and then take the motor back apart. Take all the rest of the 7 pistons out. Check all the ring lands. Take the heads to the machine shop. Maybe get those checked over, cleaned up, have them decked, and then get ready for Snowbird Nationals. Try to do a little bit better there. So he's gonna wipe the car down. We're gonna get everything ready. Head up there for first round, and yeah, we'll see y'all up there.
Alright guys, it is Sunday, about midday already out here at Orlando Speed World for the US Street Nationals. And it's E1, we have the buy, and we're gonna go in, just take the tree. Gonna do a burnout, see if we can get this thing to clear up a little bit. Might sound better, might be able to make the pass for round 2. But yeah, that's our plan. We're gonna go up there, I'm just do a burnout, and then just break the tree under power so we get the round 1 win, get through the scales. Then move on to round 2, see what we can do. right, so as you guys see, just wanted to do a burnout stage. Let Fiscus do his deal, and then you know, just took the tree. He made a good pass. So far, he's the only ultra car to go down. He won a 457, which is solid for him for the heat of the day tune-up. So now next round we'll have Jason Spina. He went out there and spun. So we're gonna stage like we're, you know, making the trip, you know, bottling the car, perch it, the whole nine. And as of right now, we're just gonna go up there and do the same thing, see if he spins or red lights, and see if we can't get past round 2. But as of right now, unless something happened just now where the motor sealed itself back up, we won't be making a second round rip under power. But we're gonna play it off like we are, see if we can't, you know, play a little mind game and get a round 2 win. And then, because then that'll put us in the finals. So that's where we sit right now. But yeah, we'll see what the computer shows, see what it sounds like back at the trailer. I don't want to see what it sounds like here because there's other competitors standing around, and we're travels fast. If they still know we're hurt, then they'll know to not have to kill it. But I want them to think that we're good and that we're going to go fast, so this way that they know they got to go for it. So yeah, see you guys for round 2.
Well, we've been waiting around pretty much all day after first round. We were going to just send it. We convinced ourselves that we were just going to send it. And if it burned it up, it burned it up. But it's been raining all day. And it is now like 6 and change. And they just called the race. So
The Piston gods said
the
no.
Piston gods came back to us and they said, hey, listen, bud, we want you to freshen this motor up so you can fuck up the rest of this class. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this thing back. They're going to split the payout. I don't know if they're going to run us at Snowbirds. That's our next race. They've done this before. Actually, Snowbirds last year got canceled, got rained out, and then we ended up running the rest of the eliminations and qualifying. So we're going to load this thing up, clean it off, then load it up because it's covered in water. Clean everything else up and head home. But
Got any final words for the people?
That's racing.
His favorite phrase.
that's racing. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, stay tuned. We'll see you in the next episode.